Here is a question that comes up in almost every React interview: what is prop drilling? It is when data or a callback has to travel through several layers of the component tree, even though the components in the middle never use it. Look at this chain. App owns the user object and hands it to Layout. Layout takes a user prop and does nothing with it except pass it down. Sidebar does the same thing one level deeper. Only UserInfo actually reads user.name. Two components in the middle carry a prop they do not care about, that is prop drilling. So why is that a problem? Readability suffers, because you can no longer tell which component actually uses the prop. Scalability suffers, because adding one new field means editing every layer. Reusability suffers, because components now depend on data they do not need. And refactoring gets risky, since changing the shape of the data cascades through the whole chain. But here is the nuance most candidates miss: prop drilling is not automatically bad. One or two levels, with data that logically belongs to that part of the tree, is completely fine. It becomes a smell when the chain runs 4 or 5 layers deep, or when every new feature has to touch every file on the way down. Premature abstraction can be worse than the drilling itself. So what should you reach for first? Composition, not context. Instead of passing user through layout, pass the finished element. Layout receives a sidebar slot and simply renders it. The data never travels through the middle, because the middle no longer knows that user exists. Context is the other answer, and it is the one people overuse. Frequently changing values are a bad fit, because every consumer re-renders. Large objects are a bad fit too. Local UI state belongs in the component, not in a provider. And reaching for context just to avoid typing props is how it quietly turns into a broken state manager. There is a real bug hiding here too. When the user object changes, React re-renders the whole chain by default. Layout and sidebar re-render as well, even though neither of them reads user. Memoization can patch that, but the cleaner fix is not making them carry the prop at all. Here is how to say it in an interview. Prop drilling is passing props through component layers that do not use them. It hurts readability and scalability, and it is usually a symptom of unclear responsibility boundaries. Do not fix it reflexively. Try composition first, and use context only when the data truly belongs to several parts of the application. And the mental model to keep. The real question is not how to pass the data. It is where the state should live and who owns it. That is all for today. If this video helped you see when prop drilling is fine and when it is a real problem, hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to be able to explain React like this in an interview, check the link below. A new React deep dive drops every week. See you in the next one. Bye bye.